All praises to the Most High. Fair use, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for a purpose such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and educational research. Okay, fair use is the use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. So we don't want to infringe. We don't want to take anybody else's YouTube video and make money off of it. What we doing is just pointing out the do's and the don'ts of our society. Putting it back together. We're trying to put our group back together. We're self-identifying. We're weeding out all the people, the strangers that shouldn't be among us. Right? We're going to weed them out. How we going to do that? We're going to point them out. So you won't have nothing to do with them. We can't take them up. You can't say, hey, we know who you are. We don't know who these mulattoes are. He could be an Edomite. We're going to show you right now. We're going to show you some mulattoes who are against the truth, who are against us coming back in power, because they are for the Edomites. It's simple as that, man. Jesus told us about it. Right here in Matthew's 13th chapter. Okay. We're going to start at 25. And another parable put forth he unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed. But while men slept, we was in captivity, sleep, didn't know who we were. His enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares. Okay? The tares came up after we started bringing forth fruit. And now all of a sudden here they come. Once they see, they was laughing at first. It's just a few of you camps out on the street. We still with white supremacy. We gonna still rule over y'all. Joe Biden said you better, y'all so-called black people gonna have to start working with the mulatto, the brown people. I don't care if they ain't part of y'all, but that's who we gonna build up next. Okay? So when the blade sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares. Now here y'all come trying to say, no, y'all wrong for trying to get y'all nation back, for trying to establish your identity back. We should all just be together, and no, that's what you hoping for, Tare. You could be an Edomite, or you could actually be Judah, or one of the other, mixed with whoever your mama and your mama's family is, right? So we don't know who you are. We judging you by your spirit you bringing. The Bible said when we start producing fruit, we producing fruit. The Israelites is out on the street producing fruit. They running in the camp, running into safety, gathering together away from the Edomites' customs like crazy. And your kingdom is falling. Now you're going to send forth your dignitaries, those mulattoes that I've been telling you about, to try to peer pressure. You sending them people of these people on peer group. And I'm hoping Mr. Gorilla will step in. I didn't see this video. I'm watching it as you watching it with me. Because this brother right here, I tell you what, he's a bad dude. He's all for the nation. But he's under pressure right now. He's under pressure. I guarantee you he's under pressure because this man is his age group. And he's trying to convince him without hurting him. But the dude ain't got no sympathy for you or your people. All he thinks about is him and his white supremacy people and his white family. He ain't thinking about his Israelite family. If he's Israelite, his father could be the seed of Esau. Let's keep reading. When we start producing fruit, then the tares showed up. We know what the tares look like. We ain't gonna pull them up. We can't pull them up. It's against the law to hurt anybody. We ain't trying to pluck you up. We ain't trying to come and say you ain't no Israelite. Let me see your papers. No, we ain't doing that. We watching your spirit. What is your spirit about? Are you for the Israelites? You for this truth? Or you come up against us trying to tear it down? We want to know what your spirit is about. Okay, so he's trying to make a point, but he's being really cordial. And the dude don't care nothing about that. His point is to come up and gaslight you and make you think that you crazy. So you can leave him and his family alone and let them keep moving to the top over you stepping on your neck. Because he's Esau. He's the devil of the earth. Whether his daddy be Israelite or his daddy be Edomite, he is for Esau's kingdom. You too soft on him. I hope Gorilla come up. I don't even want to watch it because you too soft and he don't have no respect. He needs somebody to crush him, man. Okay, let's keep watching. No. Oh, wait a minute. Let's read. Let's finish reading. And he said unto them, an enemy has done this. The Tares came in, Esau and all the other nations sold their babies with us. And the Tares came in, and he said unto them, enemy has done this thing. The servants said unto him, wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? So they know who they are. You can tell a Tare when you see one. He's an Edomite. He's a mulatto. A Tare is a mulatto. Now, it's hard for us to tell when the other nations plant Tares and when they got their seed with us. Sometimes you can tell. Sometimes you can't. But you know a Edomite Tare. Well, sometimes it's hard to tell a Hamite Tare, right? Or Elam Tare, right? Because they got the melanin in their skin and they darker. But you can tell a mulatto Tare. He's a mulatto. He's a Tare of the wheat, but he's acting like the Tare. So here's what the Most High said. The servants, these brothers said, like me, I just gone and get rid of him, get rid of the dude. Like, get away from here, man. Ain't nobody talking to you. If you ain't buying what we saying, then you ain't one of us. Keep walking. That's what I would say. Maybe that'd be the wrong thing to say, though. You know, he said the servants. He said unto the servant, the servant said unto him, wilt thou then that we would go and gather them up? No, you can't gather them up. He said, nay, least while gathering up the Tare. In other words, he said, you can put your hand on the Tare. You can put your hand on the Tare. But the wheat might get in the way and you accidentally pull them up too. While you are getting the Tare up, you can see them, you know who they are, you know how they act. You can identify them by looking at them, and you can tell whether they the Tare by the fruit that they bear. Okay? He said, but while ye root up the Tare, ye also root up the wheat. Yeah, so we know we can't root them up. We can't say, hey, all you light-skinned mulatto people can't be with us. We ain't letting you in a group. No, we judging you by the fruit you bear, okay? But let's go on down. Let's go and look at the little video.
Point to say the love of God is an example, is what violating it is what we see what happened with George Floyd. Instead of somebody helping this man, helping him, everybody stood around and put their phones out. That's against the laws of God. So
listen.
Black people found the laws of God. You see how much respect that we have.
He's saying well, he gonna get really belligerent here. I'm not just picking on him. He's saying ain't none of you fake. Now you Israelites, he want to call you fake ass, but he believe it. But ain't none of you Israelites would have did nothing. I'm willing to guarantee he's right. Y'all ain't got it in you yet. Until they start bashing y'all in, until y'all have to fight, y'all ain't got it in y'all to protect and gather up a team and put together security teams and all gather together as one nation and stop having little individual organizations. Secret Treaty of Verona, 501c3, they keep you separated. They keep you from actually gathering up as a nation and standing against these people. And you can watch these groups can watch their brothers die and stuff like that. They already said that's what they're gonna do. They already said it. They gotta watch them fall 10,000 on the other side and 1,000 on here. You just gonna stand there and watch, hoping it don't come near you. That ain't what the Bible is talking about. Let's keep watching.
You see what happened with Kanye West when they thought he said something anti-Semitic? You see what happened with Chris Brown when he laughed at something that was considered anti-Semitic? The point that I'm making
You hear his language? Why he so mad? If he's one of us, why ain't this good news to him? See, that's how you know the first place. He already been watching them. This is his opportunity to come and ball him out and cuss him out for talking about his mama and them like that, or his daddy and them, or their family. This is his opportunity, right? This is his opportunity. Listen how belligerent he getting.
The point that I'm making, JC, is when something is said about them.
Now these brothers, he couldn't even bring them because he's too busy arguing with this Edomite why we shouldn't even worry about what the hell he's talking about over there. You should be dealing with these brothers. They stood there now. They ain't trying to see you over here show love to this damn Edomite, man.
They look out for one another. We need to do the same thing.
And I look out for every single one of y'all.
You ain't gonna look out for nobody, you punk. You ain't gonna look out for nobody, man. This dude ain't gonna look out for nobody. If you did, your conversation right here would be different. This is not the conversation of a man that love people, and because they trying to establish their identity and put their nation back together and get some protection against your mama's name or daddy's name family, you mad standing up here and gonna oppose us. You ain't gonna do nothing but sit up here and be the punk you are.
I'm glad you will, but you ain't gonna do it by yourself.
Did you see that face he made? I'm glad you will. What was wrong about that?
One another. We need to do the same thing.
And I look out for every single one of y'all.
I'm glad you will, but you.
Look, you see that face? Let me get it one more time, man.
They look out for one another. We need to do the same thing.
And I look out for every single one of y'all.
I'm glad you will, but you.
See that face? See that face? He looked back at the camera like, yeah, y'all know I'm bullshitting. Yeah, we know who you are, man. That ain't the face of a man that's trying to be agreeable with the men who's trying to get their identity back and establish their nation and self-proclaim who they are after the wrong that you know your people, your mama's people, your daddy's people done to us. You trying to hold up their banner. You trying to hold that stolen shit. You trying to hold on to everything they stole and gave it to you. You trying to hold on to it. So you can't come up here and gaslight nobody.
Ain't gonna do it by yourself. I'm not gonna do it by myself. We have to be able to combine ourselves together. Give me Zephaniah 2:1.
And he's saying they ain't either. So in other words, he's saying, watch, he gonna tell you, ain't none of y'all gonna be able to do a damn thing to my white people. Watch.
What?
Bring it out. We gotta be able to do this together, man.
We all together.
So what would you feel like our point of objection? Where do you feel like we disagree?
We don't disagree to the sense of we gotta come together, etc., etc.
Where do we disagree?
Where do we disagree? In the sense that you're trying to separate and tell people what it is,
Who am I
etc.
Separate. See what I mean? He's saying you trying to separate. He's mixed up with two races. He's in between two races, right? So he's saying that's the way the world could be in order to protect both of his parents, either one of them. He's trying to protect either one of them. But now when we come back to our identity, they know they have to come down off of that first-class citizen and them white privileges and give us our rights back. We're going to take them back. God's going to give it to us back. He's going to give it back to us. It's nothing y'all can do, man. Edomites, your troubles have just begun. You get ready to see y'all fall so fast. The more, he said, when you come up and try to oppose us, when you stand up to oppose us, recompense it. That's fast justice. He said he's going to hit you back so fast. So this little move you did right here, he's going to hit you and your people, hit you in your mouth so hard. The Most High is going to hit you in your mouth so hard, knock them buck teeth out your mouth, man. Or knock that lion fork tongue out your mouth, man. The Most High going to do it. Nah, we ain't going to do nothing. We just going to stand here and watch y'all get y'all's ass tore up. All right?
I'm asking you, who am I separating?
The other nation. Now you just sit up there, you devil, you sit up there and heard them reading out the Bible and you say they trying to set. Now, by us getting our identity back and standing back up to y'all is separating us from the other nation. You damn right that's what we trying to do. You damn right. But y'all don't want that. Because y'all want to be in captivity because y'all ain't really in captivity. Because y'all know how to turn on that sweet southern white charm when you get ready to. And they'll look at your skin and say, okay, we're gonna give you niggas a pass because y'all we know who y'all are. Go ahead.
These people that are supposed to be of your own, right?
I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm passionate about what I'm saying. I'm not arguing with.
I told y'all about these mulattoes, man. Now I'm gonna see if Gorilla is gonna step up, cause we didn't see that. We saw their attitude. So if he gonna step up, I think he gonna step up. If he is, I'm gonna watch it and we're gonna see what we're gonna see how they respond to him. I know what the Israelites are about, but we're gonna see how they gonna respond to somebody who's gonna put them in their place.
You're trying to eat meat. You're trying to eat meat and drink wine, and you're not even accepting the milk, man.
Right.
You ain't even accepting the milk.
He ain't accepting. See the grin on his face? Because he's been exposed. He ain't accepting what the book is saying. Look at that little snickle eating grin he got on his face. He ain't accepting what the book is saying.
You just said I don't have the beginning, but I'm telling you what the beginning is. The beginning is understanding that you're an Israelite. Listen, the beginning is
He's not an Israelite.
How do I know how the beginning?
He don't care about that because he's already above y'all. Why would he be an Israelite and go down and be below the citizenship status he already got? Just crazy. Y'all up here trying to pull these white mulattoes in. They ain't trying to step down off their citizenship and take that abuse we getting. Y'all stupid, man. That's stupid even because you ain't playing right. You gotta play the right thing out there. You gotta play the right song, man. You gotta play the right song to them.
Joshua chapter 1 verse 7. Only be strong and very courageous.
Only be strong and very courageous. Watch this. Watch this. Because
I don't think Gorilla want to deal with him because he too empathy. He had too much empathy for him. I don't think he want to deal. Nah, he ain't gonna deal with him.
No, if so,
how was it?
He ain't gonna deal with it. He ain't gonna deal with it. See that? All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. He ain't gonna deal with him, right? He's not gonna deal with him. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. He's not gonna deal with him, cause you know why? Cause you go back and watch the video. Go back and watch the video. It's a good video, but yeah, that's who we're dealing with those mulattoes. And I bet you, if we keep doing the research on it and keep watching them, I'm gonna keep showing them. You're gonna see. You're gonna be able to see the Tare because you're gonna know them by the fruit they bear. All right? Okay. All praises to the Most High. You'll know the Tare by the fruit they bear. That's what this video is called.